And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host, Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my thoughts and review for last night's episode of DC's Legends of Tomorrow, Season 3, Episode 6. Now, in this episode, we kind of had a little kind of a, what do you call it, like a Freaky Friday kind of episode where you have Martin Stein and Jackson switch bodies before they actually usually merge. So they ended up in each other's bodies. Jackson was in Martin Stein's body, Professor Stein's body, and vice versa. While that's all happened, they had to catch another time displacement, if you will, where they had to get Hela, I think her name was, from Troy. You know, the goddess of Troy, who ended up in Hollywood, and I believe in the 1960s, I believe. I can't remember. But anyway, so while they're doing that, they ended up in a confrontation between Damien Darhk, his magic girl, the water totem chick, and they get into a big confrontation. Pretty cool episode. But the biggest thing about this episode, and I'll get to that at the very end of this review, was the ending of this. Like, really blew my mind. Like, I didn't expect them to ever do this, but still. But like I said, still a pretty cool episode. I mean, it was kind of funny at the same time where you see the goddess. Obviously, she's basically the new Hollywood face. You know, she's that bread and butter that, you know, she's going to be the new it girl for every director's motion picture. And obviously the studio behind the backdrop of this episode was actually aka Warner Brothers. And it was kind of cool seeing old school Warner Brothers lot at the time. So I don't know if that was what it used to look like at the time, but that was cool. I liked that a lot. I wouldn't mind going back in that time and actually seeing what Warner Brothers would have been like back in the day. But man, that was cool. And then of course you see Damien Darhk return. I love Damien Darhk. I think he's a cool villain. I like him. I mean, I liked him in Arrow, but not as much as I like him as himself in Legends. I think he's more better in this show. Only because he gets to express his powers more than he usually does. Cause he's fighting, superpowered beings. He's not just fighting Oliver and trying to take over a city. He's basically now trying to take over the world. He's moved up from the whole, save a cat out of a tree to basically saving the world kind of thing, like what a superhero usually does. But it's kind of cool seeing Damien Darhk do that. So I wonder what else. I mean, I wish they had this team for the Legion of Doom from last season, but what can he do? Because honestly, that witch girl, because she's got powers too, but and the girl with the totem, she doesn't have a totem, but it's like inside her, she can control the water. So that's kind of cool seeing water versus wind, and of course animals. So maybe there's a fire. Get it? Earth, wind, and fire. And so let's see what happens. Anyway, thought it was a cool episode. You know, obviously the Martin Stein stuff and Jackson stuff was pretty funny. But the ending of this episode was like, wait a minute, what? The ending of this episode, spoiler if you didn't see the episode, sorry. Because, I give full spoilers for these TV shows I do. So, they take the queen, obviously, to her own time, but they don't really take her to Troy. They end up taking to a mysterious island that's surrounded by women. Nothing but women, no men allowed. I wonder what that really is. And you actually see Themyscira. Now, this is the point in time probably before Wonder Woman was born. Heck, maybe this is even before Wonder Woman's mom was born. I don't know, but it sounded so cool. Because at first I was like, maybe this is the future. Maybe Wonder Woman had a kid, or, there's another Wonder Woman out there who's going to become the next Wonder Woman to team up with the new Justice League or something. But no, it was like AD something, so maybe this is before her mother, or even could be her grandmother. So maybe she ends up being her Wonder Woman's grandmother. But it was kind of cool Easter egg seeing Themyscira in DC's Legends of Tomorrow. I thought it was cool. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do with that. Maybe we'll see another episode with that. But who knows? But next week's episode is gonna be pretty cool too, because we're gonna get Gorilla Grodd returns to the DC TV universe. So, I can't wait. So, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. And what do you think about them adding Themyscira to the DC TV universe? Is it an Easter egg? Is it actually going to be something? Because they kind of referenced Batman already. They already referenced Smallville and Supergirl. So, are those just Easter eggs? Are they gonna do something with that? Leave a comment below. Let me know. Thank you very much, and have a good day.